Hey guys, howdy do. I'm Karen Adamski with ShamaMama.com, and I would like to show you today how easy it is to make your own red dirt shirt. I don't know if you are familiar with these. This is an example of a red dirt shirt from the local souvenir shop. They're really super easy to make yourself, and it's a really fun family project. When my kids were little, we would come to the islands and we would always pack a shirt to dye. It might be an old shirt that has a print on it that you just don't want to get rid of, but it's stained. You can just put the whole shirt in the red dirt dye and create your own new shirt. Or what I'm going to do today is actually, this is what I did last night. So I'm going to show you, this is just an old shirt that I brought with me, and I did this last night. Super easy. So in this video, I will take you step by step through the super easy process of making your own red dirt shirt. Your first step in this project is to collect some red dirt. So the supplies that you will need for this project are a white shirt, preferably with a high cotton content. The one that I'm going to be using is 60% cotton and 40% polyester, which is not ideal. It would be better if I had a higher cotton content, but this shirt has a stain on it that I can't get out, so this is a great shirt to tie-dye. Then you're going to need some sort of container to soak your shirt. I have the red dirt here from the island of Kauai and the Hawaiian Islands. You're going to need rubber bands, and you're going to need salt. I will be using seawater, but if you don't have access to seawater, then some salted water is going to be handy. In addition to that, you'll just need a little bit of water. That's it. For your next step, you'll just want to take your shirt and your rubber bands, and then you can start just grabbing pieces of the shirt and tying the rubber band or wrapping it around and around and around as tightly as you can. It doesn't have to be super neat. What happens here is, as you're folding the fabric and twisting the fabric and tying it tightly with the rubber bands, you're putting the lines and other points of interest in there. These are probably going to look somewhat like bullseyes when I take them out. So I have my shirt all finished. And next, I'm going to get my red dirt that I've collected in this baggie, and I'm going to very gently place it into this trash can liner that I'm borrowing from the hotel. And I say gently because this dirt can get really messy and it does stain, so I just want to make sure it's not getting on my clothes or any of the nearby towels. And you can see here there's a bunch of rocks, there's some grass in here, and I don't need to worry about that. That's okay. I'm just simply going to add enough water to this mixture to make it kind of a runny mud. And I just want to make sure that this is all incorporated, the water and the dirt. So I want to get all the clumps off the bottom so that I can easily soak my shirt in this mixture. And you can see the grass and the rocks. It's kind of a dirt stew. And then I just take my bundled up t-shirt with all its rubber bands and I plop it right in there. And you can see how quickly that dye absorbs into the shirt. And you just want to make sure you get the shirt completely covered and soaked and saturated with this liquid mixture. This is our dye. It's a similar process to marinating something in the kitchen, like if you were marinating chicken. And this is what it looks like the next day after marinating overnight. And now we're going to take the bucket down to the sea. All right, so we're down by the sea, and rather than use a bucket of water with salt, with water and the washing machine with a bunch of salt, and then have to down the rain, I'm going to give all of this good stuff back to the sea and Mother Earth. And I'm also going to be rinsing my shirt that way with the seawater. So all I'm going to do is just dump it and rinse the bucket and rinse the shirt as well. well in the salt water. And the salt is going to help set the dye. Now it's time to take off your rubber bands. And this is my favorite part because you get to discover all of the neat designs that have been created. So just go through your t-shirt and make sure you get all of your rubber bands taken off. All right, so after all of our rubber bands are out, this is what our shirt looks like. And I'm going to go out into the ocean and do one more rinse. Out of the shirt, or as much as I can get out at this time. That's all there is to it. And finally, I leave the shirt to dry before packing. I rinsed out that baggie that had the red dirt in it, and now I can use it to pack up my shirt to safely bring home. Aloha to you, my friend.